Daryl, instead of jumping between several videos, can we show everyone the complete dash cam installation all in one place?
That's the next step. We'll show you how to route the cable, mount the rear camera, and make it look like it's a factory installed system.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's do it.
So here we are inside the cab of the truck, and that's the original housing that we're going to replace. And this is the Mangoal one that we're going to put up in here in its place. Hope you can see that pretty well. Yeah, you can. Let me get the housing off, and we'll start plugging in a couple of things and see how all that goes in behind the, how that goes together. Okay. One thing I want to show you guys is here's the inside of the Mangoal. This part here has two tabs on it, one on each side. You press in on those and it falls down, and then you can pull it out. So that's how you get that apart. Okay, I pushed it forward. I heard it snap a couple times. I think we can come apart at this point. There we go. I've got that apart. Now I got to reach up in there and push those pieces in. Give me a second. I was able to reach in there and push in on those two tabs that I mentioned a while ago, and this front part slid down and it comes out. So now I've got the Toyota housing off. So let's look up in here at this thing for right now and see where everything plugs in. So here we are. This is the connector that's going to come out, and we're going to put that splice piece in here. Okay, actually that's backwards, but we'll put this piece in there. Okay, and then this part here goes off and plugs into the Mangoal dash cam. So here we are with that splice in place. It connected into here, and then it also connected up here. Pretty easy peasy, okay? And this is the part that's going to go out to the dash cam itself. I'm going to plug those wires in, and I'm going to run the GPS out and the rear camera. I don't want to say out, but I want to get them into position where we can put this together pretty easily. So here we are, guys. I've actually put a tie wrap around here, and there's a cable that comes out here. So here's what it looks like once I put this in there. With that cable up and out of the way, this pushes up flush against there, and you just push it back and it snaps into those two retaining tabs. Not that hard. It took a little bit of finagling to make sure I was lined up, but it wasn't too hard to do. And then these two come out back here in this exit. I'm going to put the cover plate back on here in a second, and let's see what we got as far as the GPS and the rear camera go. So there's what it looks like with everything back in place here. And over here, I ran the cables over here, and I partially tucked them under the headliner here. Here's the two cables right now. They're going to go underneath the headliner all the way over to here. And then GPS is going to land somewhere in here through the headliner. So, and we'll do that later. Okay, I've already got that kind of tucked in for the GPS so far. There's a bunch of wire there, but it'll go under there, and this is going to go right here when I get finished, and I'm going to orientate it like that so that the wire hides even better. So let me get that done and we'll move on. Okay, there's the GPS mounted and in place, and that goofy thing that you're seeing right there is one of my camera mounts. Okay, here's the camera cable plugged in to the plugged in, and I'm going to run that all the way through there and down to the back of the truck. The camera came plugged into this end, and all you had to do is pull it apart. So I will plug that back in when I get back there to get done running it through. Okay, there's what it looks like installed. I don't have all the cables tucked in yet. I will have soon. This piece comes off so you can route it all around it. And one of the things that you need to do is before you go any further, make sure you got a Wi-Fi signal so that you can install the app and connect it to the camera. And that's what we're going to go through next. We're going to install the app. Okay guys, this is how I ran this thing. Here's the cable. Here's the cable. I took this off so I had easy access to it. But now I've got the cable running over here, and it's running, and I got it back under here. Okay, goes back here, and okay, it goes back here, and I got it continuing on underneath here. And what I did is I pulled this down, pushed the cable back, straight back as far as I could. Then I went in here, stuck my hand in here, got a hold of the cable, and pulled it out. Okay, so let me try. This is hard to do when you're okay, and there's the cable end right there. So now I'm going to run this back in through here, and I'm going to snake it back over there to where the camera will go on the driver's side window over there, because that sliding window slides to the passenger side. So give me a minute. I know this is probably hard to see, guys, but this cable is going to go underneath here. I've got this pulled out, and I'm going to pull it out as I go around here, and I'll take it all the way to the other side. Okay, so here's what I did is I got my finger underneath here, and then I continued to push it, and I would stick my finger under it and push from the side out. I didn't want to tear this as I went along. Whoops, not getting you guys in frame. And I did it all the way until I got over here where the camera's going to mount. Okay guys, okay, this is what I did. I ran all that across here. It's all tucked in nicely now, except for that spot. And it all runs underneath here, all behind here. And a majority of the extra cable I put in this area right here. Right here above the thing. There we go. So I ran everything across here in the back, tucked it back in. A majority of the cable resides up in this area right here, and then it goes over the top here. And one thing I need to warn you guys about, there are airbags on the side of the truck. So when doing this, I was being really careful, make sure I didn't touch anything, and I had the truck turned off. Well, I was pretty much sure I had everything controlled and all that stuff, so I put everything back together. Now, let me go up front a little bit. This is all in here. It's all tucked behind here. It's all tucked in real nicely. You don't see anything except for the exit from the dash cam over here. And then the next thing you see is the cable coming out for the camera. And I don't have the camera mounted yet, so. So guys, when I took off those A-pillar coverings, that was a 10mm deep well. Deep well works real well to get that out of there. Boy, does that a play of words. Same goes for the back. When you go to put the back on, Just realize that there's an upper and a lower side to it, so make sure you got it orientated correctly. And again, that's 10 millimeter too. We're going to do the install of the app. It's actually pretty easy. I've installed it once, but I just deleted it so I could show you guys how I put it in all over again. And again, it's not hard, and all the instructions are right here in this manual that you get. So if you go to, and I think it's page 15. Yeah, here's page 15. Here's how to install it. So I'm going to go to the App Store. Okay, and it's called, let's go over here, SkyCam with 2 M's. It's doing a search for SkyCam now. And there's SkyCam. You can tell I've already downloaded it once, but I'm going to download it again. I'm going to open it. Okay, I'm going to agree to this. I'm going to go back to my Wi-Fi. Okay, and I'm going to select the Wi-Fi for the camera. Okay, go back to the app. I'm going to add a camera. Only while using app. That's what I usually do. Sure, find it. Install the camera. It's all installed. It's all powered on. Next, connect Wi-Fi. There we go. Connection successful, and we're recording. And just for grins, there's a microphone here. There's a switch here, a switch here where you can go from front to rear. There we go. That's the front of my ugly looking house right now. I gotta clean this up. Okay, and that's the 3 things that are on there. You can also it also looks at your speed off of GPS, and your altitude, and your total altitude, which is 4.6 feet off the ground, which sounds about right. And then over here, here's your SD card. There's your okay, it just paused the recording. Okay, and now it's now recording again. Right here I can take a still shot, and over here it goes into, over here in the camera settings. Let's go back into the camera settings. It's got sound recording, speaker volume, image resolution, video resolution. The image that you see in the preview on the phone is not the same resolution as what comes off the card. The card's actually much better. Your loop record options, it's set at 1 minute right now. Timestamp, speed unit is miles per hour. WDR is a video processing thing. Collision sensing, it came as off. I switched it to high. Parking monitor, collision detect, off or on. Okay, and then parking monitor duration, so you could set it for 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. In fact, yeah, 12, 24, 48. And then the Wi-Fi password, to get into it, the initial time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's from the factory. And it keeps trying to go back on me. Sorry guys, I don't have no control over that. firmware format. It says I have 56.8 gig left. It came with a 128 gig SD card, and then there, of course, there's a factory reset. Pretty straightforward for most of us, okay? Okay, installation of the Mangoal product. Let me hold this up here. Mangoal, that was pretty darn easy, to be honest with you. I actually tried to put one in my wife's Subaru, or not one of the Mangoals, but another manufacturer, and I needed to have adapters I had to order and everything else like that. It would have been worth it just to go with the Mangoal type one. And she's got a Subaru Outback Wilderness, and nice car, okay? Believe it or not, it's got more ground clearance than my Tacoma. But anyhow, installation was pretty easy. I'm happy with what I've seen so far, and stay tuned for the next one, because I'm going to go over how the app works, how to use it in day-to-day life, and this was so far an enjoyable experience. So my hat's off to Mangoal for making something that's easy to install.
If you enjoyed hanging out with us and riding shotgun in the taco truck, go ahead and smash that like button and share this video with your friends, or even your own everyday Tacoma guy or girl. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because one day Daryl and I might actually start selling tacos out of the back of this thing. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. We really do love this community. Love you guys. Until next time, this is Kody.